My name is Johnson Kalu from Abia State in southern east of Nigeria, and I'm based in Contenu, Benin Republic in West Africa. And my company name is Everblessed Commerce General. And we deal on used clothing, used shoes, handbags, kitchen appliances, and other home appliances. And I've been into this business for about 18 years now. And we export them from UK and sell them to the local traders in Contenu and other parts of West Africa, who then open their bells and retail it to the end users. So that's what we're into. Well, starting from used clothing, which is the main business, I did not decide it, but anyway, after finishing school 18 years ago, I had to join my uncle who is into used clothing business, because in Africa, our system of business is joining a member of your family to support them while you learn the trade. So that is what I did. So my uncle trading on used clothing, I had no choice than to do what he was doing. So that's how I joined used clothing. And from there, I've been enjoying the business anyway, because that's what I find doing, and I really find pleasure in doing them. And about electricals and kitchen appliances, in coming to the UK, we have to be looking to other opportunities. So coming to recycling companies, I have to look into what other things they are doing, and I see kitchen appliances. So I say, why not? Every business worth trying. Then I tried. That's how I intend to kitchen appliances. We sell it to individuals according to their capacity. Some can buy up to a bell, 2, 20, 50, depending on the grade and the item they want. So they can now dispose them to the end users. Every goods has its own customers. Like clothing, we have separate customers for clothing. They only buy clothing, but different items of clothing. And some customers only based on shoes. They only buy shoes, and some customers only buy handbags, while some customers only buy home and kitchen appliances. Things has changed. First of all, the quality has changed, because the quality is not as it used to be 18 years ago. The quality has dropped, so we don't know the reason why it's not as good as it used to be. And also the price has almost doubled anyway, so the things is going up every day. And also we've had new markets of used clothing supply in Africa, like China, who wasn't in the business like that 18 years ago, but they now supply used clothing. So overall, the change is also the way our customers buy, because in those days you can see a customer that will buy up to half a container or up to quarter a container, but now it's very difficult to get those because people are not as interested as they used to be. Turkey are really doing good anyway. Turkey is good, but it's more of kind of, we can call it like boutique shop. So they're also helping, but they're not really main attention of West African markets. China is the main attention, because some people hadn't discovered Turkey as a source of clothing. So our main focus is in China, Hong Kong, and some other Asian countries. But Turkey is very good in fashion, and also they are really helping, but people mostly focus in China and Hong Kong. Because let's take for instance now, if you say a thing of £10,000 in the UK and $10,000, two of them are 10,000, but the amount you used to get £10,000 is already nearly $15,000. So you see that the pound is also affecting, and we benefit a lot when the pound goes down against our local currency. So as we pray for our customers to be coming, we also pray for the pounds to be going down against euro and dollar. Mostly, our customers mostly are from Nigeria, which is a neighboring country to Benin Republic, where I base. Some from Niger Republic, that's Niger Republic. Some from Burkina Faso, some various parts of West Africa, in fact. So their own reason of buying the used clothing, first of all, is to make something out of it to support their life and their family. And also another reason people are buying from them is to afford for the clothing they cannot afford as brand new one. So it's helping the lower class, anyway, as I put it, to get what they cannot get from the shop where the richer one can go. So it's very helpful. A lot of new clothing being made in Nigeria, a lot. And we have a very strong industry of tailoring in eastern parts of Nigeria as well as the west. But most of them are not doing it in a very large scale quantity as industry. We have individual tailors who can make clothing for their customers based on demand. We also have some local companies who can produce clothes, but their production is not even half, it's not reaching to the half of the population of Nigeria, which is, to my reckon, nearly 200 million people. So it's very hard to supply to them. So that's why people are going for the used clothing. Generally, people are only interested on things as long as they are attractive. So people locally will always be interested to use clothing as long as the quality improves and continues. But as the quality declines, people are moving away from it because no one would like to buy something that you wouldn't like anyway. The used clothing is the second largest imported goods in Benin. So that means it's a very huge one, apart from rice and cooking oil. So used clothing is the second or third. So it's a very big market in West Africa. And talking about employing people directly from the importers, many people are being employed. I wish I cannot give the figure, but we have more than 200 warehouses in Benin in particular. So I'm not talking about Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and other parts of West Africa. So in Benin in particular, we have more than 200 warehouses. So comparing to 200 warehouses with average of 5 employees, so you know what that means. And also in local retailing market, we can say we have more than 5,000 people retailing used clothing and shoes alone. So it's a very big industry in Benin. I started working with BTRO in 2003, that's 11 years ago, and I was introduced to BTRO with a friend who is also a very good customer to BTRO, and he's still buying from BTRO. So he introduced me to BTRO, and I've been buying from them since 11 years. Kids clothes mainly bra, as you said, one of the most selling items in used clothing. And shoe is also very interesting anyway. So people can buy shoes as well. And based on me personally, electricals is one of the things that I'm moving more into, though we are not having enough supply from BTRO, but I wish they would increase their supply on that. I don't sell everything I get from you because as it is now, some of the breakables, I try to give it away because if they stay in my shop too long and I'm having a new goods, I have I have no choice than to give them away to make room for other goods because people wouldn't be interested in buying them again. And also there are some stuff we use here in the UK that are not usable in Africa. People doesn't know much about it, so those sort of things wouldn't sell. But I wouldn't as BTRO to be picking them out one by one. But as long as we have enough stuff to sell to cover up the losses of the one we wouldn't sell. Our men, the only product we are interested in as summer clothing. We don't need winter clothing in West Africa. People might need it in East Africa and Southern Africa. But in West Africa, where we have the minimum of the lowest average temperature in West Africa is 25 degrees, while we have up to 35, 40. So no one, people are not interested in wearing heavy stuff unless, even suit. The only people that wear suits in Africa are people that work in office where there's air condition. So as I am now, from year to year, unless when I come to the UK, I don't wear suits because there's no point for that. Killing myself in the sun. So, so in short, we need summer clothing, 100% summer clothing. Over the 11 years I've been coming to the UK, I've only visited 2 other factories and have spent just 2 months with those other factories. So I've been seeing BTR as my third family. What I mean third family is that my wife and kids first, my parents and siblings second, and BTR third. So it's a very welcoming family in a way. I call it family because we work as a unit. We work to support each other as the working team, the staff, the management. It's a very interesting company. And working with people for 11 years, so you have to try to fit in yourself as part of the family. So regarding to Mr. Hayden Piper, who is the director, he's a very nice and open-minded man. But as you would expect from every businessman, when it comes to business, he needs to be tight, which is right. There's nothing wrong with that. So we have a very good relationship with it. And BTR know a bit about my family, and I know much about their family. So we have a very good and smooth relationship. I'm a Christian, and we always believe in positive, never confess negative. And we believe no matter the challenges that comes every day, we'll always come out victoriously, we'll come out success. So I believe that no matter the challenges around used clothing or other used items, we will continue growing bigger because that's my belief. As far as that's the only thing I find myself doing now, I wouldn't confess negative about it. I believe it will continue growing. But there is a need for us to understand each other and also to improve the quality, which also now goes to the charity. They can reduce the amount of heavy items coming to the recycling company, because when they reduce the amount of winter items coming to them, the price will also reduce. Because when they have too many winter stuff, and when they take them away because as they doesn't go to Africa, they now use them as a wiper, which is rubbish. They have no value, no commercial value. Now they will have to get the rest of the money from the little summer they do get. So now we bear the punishment. So if they can reduce the amount of winter coming through the used clothing, that will help the whole party to improve and grow. So I believe overall that we keep growing.